They buried Jason Todd on a cold Tuesday morning. The city wept. Batman didn't. He just vanished into the shadows again. A second Robin. A second chance. Beaten to death by a crowbar and burned with a bomb. The Joker laughed for weeks. Bruce said nothing. But death doesn't always stick in Gotham. 3 years later, crime changed. Drug rings vanished overnight. Gunrunners turned up, flayed and crucified on warehouse walls. And somewhere in the East End, whispers began. A new face, a red helmet. A soldier who fought like Batman but left behind bodies. No one knew his name. Except him. Jason Todd crawled out of his grave, not with peace, but with rage. Not by miracle, but manipulation. Resurrected in secret. Rebuilt by monsters. Sharpened like a weapon. But something came back wrong. He remembers drowning in dirt, suffocating in silence, begging for his father, the man who never came. And when his eyes opened again, he wasn't Robin. He wasn't even Jason. He was the Red Hood. And his mission was simple. Punish the ones who let him die. Batman taught him not to kill, but Batman never had to dig himself out of a coffin. Never watched the man who murdered him walk free, laughing in the rain. Jason did. And it broke something inside him. He found the Joker in a derelict church, tied him to a chair, gun loaded, trigger warm. He waited, not for Batman but for the answer. Why didn't you kill him, Bruce? Why did I die? But he got to live? Batman stood there, silent, eyes hollow. Jason screamed, begged, demanded justice. But Batman only lowered his head. If I cross that line, there's no coming back. Jason laughed, a bitter, broken sound. Then what was the point of saving me? He let the Joker live, but not for forgiveness, for control. Because if he crossed that line, he wouldn't be the Red Hood. He'd be the next Joker. And that terrified him more than death. Now, he watches Gotham from the rooftops. Still a ghost, still angry, still hunting. But somewhere beneath the scars, a spark of the boy remains. Not enough to bring him back, but just enough to remind the city, Jason Todd died a hero. But what came back was something else entirely.